Welcome back. Inflation in Western countries has got nothing to do with the conflict in Ukraine. It goes back 2 years, whether you live in America, London, or the European Union. It's due to the money stimulus, which each government comes out with bonuses or government handouts to help certain subjects out of trouble due to lockdowns and other restrictive measurements which had damaged the economy of every single country which they adopted these health restrictive schemes. When it comes to stimulus checks, people were in America sacked, and therefore the American government came out with stimulus checks. And after the liftings of these health restrictions, people rather stay on government handouts and rather find a job, because basically it's the same pay really, and you've got to put into account, if you have a job, travel expenses here and there, and all these stimulus checks and bonuses which and government handouts each government in the West have been doing until now, they're still doing, means more deficit and more money printing, and therefore you have inflation. Inflation is due to money printing, amount of money like banknotes and coins in circulation. Therefore, goods and services are more expensive because there is a lot of money around, and obviously they have to push up prices, businesses, and obviously there is some speculation on was it fuels, due to this conflict in Ukraine, which no government in the West had stopped it, because as well as the corporations who control the fuel sector from petrol to gas made huge profits, as well as electricity companies as well. And also the government on VAT and other tax duties on these products, they've been cashing in. So it wasn't their interest to control prices of like petrol or utility bills of houses or households or that of businesses. It's just been going up since October last year, 2021. It's not due to the fact of the conflict which is occurring now in Europe and Ukraine. It's more down to pure speculation. And obviously the public deficit in every single country is going up, and obviously the GMP is going drastically down, and the sanctions don't help. They are slowly crippling the Western economy. In the name of what? In the name of a lost cause no one doesn't give a monkey's about. And it seems all these governments are deliberately destroying these world economies, referring to Western economies. And a recession has started. when it's going to be hit that's really, really hard, that's another thing. And when there's a recession, like history has repeated throughout the years, and there is an international crisis and there is an armed conflict, there's always countries going into a war economy, like the old Soviet Union. It's their economy up until 91. The whole industrial complex was dedicated to build weaponry and armoury, basically, for the various military forces. Also in the West, if the whole world gets involved in this conflict, from a consumer economy will pass over to a war economy, and all the resources will be dedicated towards this churning out military stuff to fight this conflict, whoever's involved. The problem is wars are very costly businesses for every country, not just as well as in money and even in human lives as well. The only people who earn this is the industrial complexes, which makes this weaponry and armament stuff for the military, basically. It's innocent people who pay the price in the end.